Hey folks, what's going on? Welcome back to Matt's Casual Cooking. This month, for the month of September, it's going to be Comfort Food Month. And today we are making the tried and true chili mac. A very fun and hearty dish for the upcoming year. So we're going to show you how to put it together and let's get to it.
All right, folks, so we're going to go over the ingredients, but before we do that, it'd be really cool hitting the subscribe button down below. It's going to make you very comfortable for all of the fun upcoming recipes for the rest of the year, make you feel nice and good. So what you're going to need today is you're going to want 1.5 pounds to 2 pounds like a ground beef, pork, chicken, turkey, kind of whatever what you want to do. Now today I'm using about half and half of ground beef and pork because it does give it a nice kind of flavoring. I also recommend like an Italian sausage, a ground Italian sausage in this. You're also going to need 1 cup of a chopped onion or just one large onion. You're going to need 3 cloves of garlic minced. You're also going to need a 15-ounce can of chili beans and chili gravy, and you're going to want to keep that undrained. Now, I'm just using a mild. You can certainly use a hotter one if you want. You're going to want a 14.5-ounce can of diced tomatoes. Now, you can either get it plain or you can use green chili peppers in it, and you're also going to keep that undrained. You're also going to need 1 cup of beef broth. You're going to need 3/4 of a cup of chopped green sweet pepper. You're going to need 2 teaspoons of chili powder, 1 teaspoon of ground cumin, and 1/4 of a teaspoon of salt. Now, what I did add, this is optional, I added 1 teaspoon of cayenne pepper because I really do like that. You're also going to need 8 ounces of Cavatappi pasta or elbow macaroni. Now I'm using elbow macaroni today because that's what I like. And then optionally, you're going to want some shredded cheese or some chopped green onions for this. So we're going to go over how to put together here in just a minute, and I will see you then. All right, folks, so we're going to start by just cooking the meat. So once it starts to brown, you're going to want to go ahead and add in your onions and minced garlic, and then you're just going to cook it until the meat has totally browned and your onions are nice and tender. And then what you also want to do here is everything else except for the pasta, cheese, and green onions, you want to add into the crock pot. So go ahead and do that, and then once that's done, we will get to the next portion. So I will see you then. All right, folks, so we got the meat is done, onions are nice and tender, and we've got everything mixed together, everything else mixed together in the crock pot. Now you are going to want at least a 3 to 4 quart crock pot. If you don't have that, I mean, I've got a 6 right here, and that is more than sufficient. So go ahead and just add the meat. All right, folks, so you can see I have put the meat in here and I am stirring it together. So you just want to stir very well to combine and try to get pretty much all the meat at least to pass through with all the other items that we put in here. Now what you can do, if you have time, I highly suggest it, is let it sit, cover it and let it sit together for a couple hours, and that will really help allow the flavoring to kind of combine a little bit more. Now you could do this if you wanted to actually do it, say, overnight, there's nothing wrong with that either. But for now, what we're going to do is I'm going to cover it, and you can either cook it on low for 4 to 6 hours or cook it on high for 2 to 3. And then once that's done, we're actually going to move to cooking the pasta. So I will see you, at least for me, in about 4 to 6 hours. So I'll see you then. Alright folks, so it's been about 5 hours for me. And all we're going to do now is we're just going to cook the noodles according to the package, or if you want them al dente or a little bit softer, that's okay. Now once they're done, go ahead and drain them, and you're going to add them just directly into your crock pot while it's still cooking on whatever setting you have it on. And then we're actually just going to cook it for about another 15 to 20 minutes after that to kind of get the noodles in there and kind of get some of the flavoring along with everything else. So once that's done, I will see you at the end. Alright folks, so we are done. Noodles have been cooked in there, and I only cooked it for about 20 minutes. You can see we've got the nice cheese on top. So really what you have here for the upcoming winter is a nice, very nice hearty meal that's really going to make you feel nice and warm and very cozy while you're sitting down eating it. So I want to thank you for watching. If you enjoyed making this, like, subscribe, share the video. I want to again thank you for watching, and I can't wait to see you next week for Comfort Food Month. So I will see you then.